Hey everyone, this is Frugal Panda here with a review of Manitou Springs, Colorado. I went down here on several trips to Manitou. This is going to be in the fall, winter, really winter time frame out here in Colorado. I arrived in Manitou Springs after a few hiccups in charging my vehicle, so I was late getting there than I planned to be. I stayed at the Quality Inn for 2 nights. It was $125 for 2 full nights, so hey, nothing wrong with that. As soon as I got into town and I got settled, I walked around. It was a chilly day. I would guess it was in probably the 40s this day, and it would get colder as the night would wear on. So by the time I got to Manitou, to be honest with you, it was already time to like almost check into my hotel. So I was a little bummed, but luckily I've been here before. The downtown of Manitou Springs is pretty awesome. As I said, or I don't know if I said, but I should have put in the video, there's about 5,000 people that lives here, but Manitou, outside of this day, because I'm getting here late, is pretty packed with people. So there's always a lot of people. This day doesn't seem like there's a lot, but it still stays busy here. People will ask me, well, what about diversity? And it's a valid question. No issues here. There's tons of different people here. Manitou Springs is literally right on the border of Colorado Springs. You wouldn't almost know this wasn't part of Colorado Springs if it wasn't for the cool little downtown that it has. But it is separated from Colorado Springs. It has its own culture, its own vibe, tons of places to eat. This is me eating at the Sahara Cafe. The food was excellent, authentic. It was cheap too, by the way. But getting back to Manitou, Manitou is its own culture here. It is not Colorado Springs, even though it's very close to it, but it's also close to the Royal Gorge. People also come here for the Manitou Incline, which is 2,700 steps. You can go to the top. It's a pretty good workout. You have the Fountain Creek that runs right through the middle of town and some of the neighborhoods. You literally have to cross a little bridge to your house. The reason I've been spending quite a bit of time in Manitou is my wife is interested in moving here as we get approached. She approaches retirement from her main job. So she knows I want to move to Oregon or Washington or somewhere like that. So she thinks this may be a better balance to be closer still to some of the kids, as well as have the things we want in regards to a cool little eclectic town such as this. And I believe it might have that. I would definitely still have to get out here sometimes in the winter because sometimes snow gets on my nerves. Also, you'll see some snow videos in here. These are videos I've taken before. And when I was here the last time, so I wanted to throw them here so some people can get an idea what it looks like when it's been snowing and there's been snow on the ground, because it does snow here, by the way. So anyway, it's close to the Royal Gorge. You have Manitou Incline. The neighborhoods are really cool. The downtown is awesome. Some places can be tourist traps. Some places are not. The cool thing about Manitou is it's close enough to Colorado Springs, so you can do your grocery shopping there if you need to save some money, because sometimes things can be expensive in small towns where there's not a lot of selection of foods like that. But like I said, Colorado Springs is right down the street, literally. That, and also another cool spot to go check out, which I'll do a video sooner or later on, is Old Colorado City. That's a pretty cool area too, by the way. There's lots of things to do here. Also the mineral springs. There's 8 mineral springs here, and each one has its own different flavor and makeup. But these are natural springs that happen here, and they've created little fountains where you can go take your water bottle or whatever and go fill them up. So before, of course, I left town, I got me my water jug and filled it up, as well as my water bottle, so I could have someone else walking around. So as you see, it's getting darker here. During this time it's getting darker, I stopped at a coffee shop, and picked me up a hot cocoa, and honestly got some roasted pecans, and I'm literally walking around eating those. You see these little red buildings right here? That used to be actually where in the early 1900s people would go to get better that had TB. Those two little buildings now, they're like popular shops where people go to get food right there. The walking around this place is a great place to walk. Go check out the houses. One thing I do like about it, which I liked about Eugene as well, and places like that, is some of the neighborhoods have some really cool eclectic houses, and I really do like that. I went to this place called the Candy Bar, picked up my son a couple of sodas, because they had all these different sodas like Stalinade and like just weird crazy names, brownie root beer, you know, things like that. So I picked him up a few of those. Also, while you're here, check out the Cave of the Winds, the Manitou Cliff Dwellings. I won't say this place is like a hippie town. It's like I don't know, it's a lot of things. It's eclectic, it's cool. You'll see anything from, like, there's the candy bar to that to Eastern medicine style things, places to go get your palm read, check out your chakras, all that good stuff. So it's a good mix of things. Manitou has its own vibe in regards to that. So do not think this is Colorado Springs Junior or something like that, or 2.0. It is not. They have their own thing that they do here, and it's really cool. You got Memorial Park. You know, if you want to go to Colorado, you got a variety of things. You have lots of things you can actually do here. So don't get, you know, think you're just going to, oh, this is just Colorado Springs. It's really not. Walking around downtown at night and during the day is ultra safe. Police are everywhere. I mean, just driving around, not harassing people, just making their presence known, like a lot of small towns. Yeah, I like it. I like the houses. I thought the prices were fairly fair in considering this market. I say it's cheaper than Denver, which is a good thing for us. So if we did decide to move here, we can get a pretty cool little house out here, probably sitting on Fountain Creek, to be honest with you. Look at the holiday festivities, and this wasn't even a really snowy day, but it was really chilly, and I was testing out my heated gloves, which worked really well. You can say the arcade area, which is of course closed down right now. I think it opens on the weekends. I went during the week, but there's so many arcade games and different festivities for adults as well as children, or children as well as adults, excuse me. Walking around, places were still open. There was a lot of people out. It may not seem like that, but I put my camera down around people. I don't need to have my camera in people's faces, you know. Like I said, cool little shops to go check out. Everyone was very nice. Everything was well. There's a little winery. If you like wine, you can sit down. That's a Manitou's own. They make their wine there from grapes they get from California. The wine was actually pretty good, and it was a great fair price. There's my car. I stopped, pulled over real quick before I went to the hotel, and filled up my jugs for a good old fresh spring water. Anyway, I highly recommend you go check out Manitou Springs. Go do a day trip there. It's beautiful. There's things to do. Downtown is safe. I highly recommend it. Anyway, this is Virgo Panda. I hope that helps someone out here who's interested or wants to find some different places they haven't been to go check out. I recommend Manitou Springs, Colorado. I think the people are good vibes, and I want to thank everyone for watching my videos. This is Virgo Panda out. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.